If you hang around the right people, you will be surprised how much you get benefited from. That's a saying. You hang around yeast, you become a yee. You hang around a butterfly, you become a butterfly. So why don't you do that? And this is what I encourage all of my participants and all of the people that I hang out with. That was my guidance towards financial independence. Obviously, parents want us to get an education. So I continued my education. I became a CPA, certified practicing accountant. And
Okay.
so I'm also a certified practicing accountant. And I joined an oil and gas company who allowed me to lock on to another guru, I call him, my second mentor, who was my career mentor. So by
Okay.
the time I was 25, this guy showed me how I could climb up the corporate ladder. And I was the youngest vice president for the oil and gas company from Shanghai, China, all the way down to Australia at the age of 25.
Oh, wow. That is
Now, this never
phenomenal.
happened. This never happened because of me. It happened because I had some very good people around, some very good coaches. And they were the ones that showed me how to come up in life, in addition to my parents, obviously. Now the rest is history. From there, I decided, okay, I'm financially independent, got a good family, I want to do something. Dad told me, why don't you just give money rather than going to India? Because when I told him I wanted to go to India, he said, why? Because we came out of India. So 98 was my first trip into India. And in the first 2.5 weeks, all I did was scout around India, from my first talk in a Rotary Club in Chandigarh. I
Okay.
moved from Chandigarh to Delhi to Dehradun to Calcutta to Vizag, and this was done in 21 days. I did that circuit, talking in
Oh,
Rotary clubs. I was a traveling salesman in two bags.
right. I
All I did.
understand.
See, most
Yeah.
people say there's no opportunity. There is opportunity in front of your nose. All you got to do is see. And if you are out there and you're listening to YouTube, I would suggest you get into my channel. In the YouTube channel, one of the videos I put out is See Beyond Sea,
Okay.
which is what my coaches taught me. You just don't see what is in front of you. You look beyond it, because visionarians are priceless. Administrators are cheap to keep. Now you have to see beyond your challenge, see beyond what you have, to ensure you can come up in life. If you hang around the right people, that's what happens. So I began to do that. And as part of that, travel around talking to Rotary clubs. Who do attend Rotary Club meetings? They are mainly CEOs, top managers, top business people, and entrepreneurs. They were lucky and they were happy to see what I was doing. They suggested I come into their companies, their organizations, and help coach their people. And that's how I started my coaching and training business in India.
Okay.
So I came with nothing
Mm-hmm.
to India. Okay. So today I have a portfolio of about 50 plus companies, all because I took the guts.
Yeah.
And I use this term guts, and I spell it this way: Guts. The
Okay.
genuine urge to succeed. Guts.
Oh, genuine urge to succeed.
Now, if you have guts in your belly, and in South India they say, Pasi iranda, if you're hungry, Vakalamela varalam, you can come up in life. So if you're hungry, you can come up in life. And this is the keynote that I'm trying to get people to understand. Now, following that, I did 20 years of working in corporates. I got into another coach. And by the way, I have 14 coaches who got me to where I am. I didn't get it by myself. You see,
Right.
that's what I keep telling people. I need coaches, and I believe in having coaches. So the 14th coach taught me to come out of being a trainer into writing books, traveling, talking, keynote speaking, and that's how the whole paradigm opened up.
Wow. That is wonderful. So, my takeaway from this thing is your guts, genuine urge to succeed. I'm sure, friends, all my viewers, you
Exactly.
must take a note of this guts acronym because it is going to help you really a lot. The genuine urge to succeed has to be there inside us, which is going to take us wherever we would like to be, to our destination. And this is something that we all urge for. Okay,
Thank you.
my second question to you, David, is how have you found our entrepreneurs, business community, leaders, employees mindset when it comes to being at the cutting edge of excellence in performance?
Okay, I have some authority in that because I've been working in the last 2.5 decades with leadership of our country in different companies. Now, they are excellent. I must say they're excellent in their domain expertise.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because we are very specialist in how we groom our kids and how they come up from universities. Now, one of the key things I've found is they, in that domain expertise, they have this tunnel vision of doing the best. You take them out of that, they're lost. Okay, they're lost. Now,
Okay.
what do I mean by that? What do I mean by that? Their IQ, their intelligence quotient is very high in that area of domain expertise. But where they lack is the emotional quotient, the understanding the nuances of interaction, understanding the nuances of how to build rapport, understanding the nuances of what it takes and what it does not take to actually interact, negotiate, and close on a deal. Why do I say that? Because a lot of these top companies actually hire my company and my people and myself to go into their organizations and teach them, groom them before they travel abroad. We call that cross culture sensitization.
Right.
Before they send an executive, even a CEO from here to a foreign country, they are actually wanting them to be groomed so they can have some understanding of the foreign culture and can connect very easily and thereby bring the information back into our country. Okay,
Yeah.
so they spend the time for that, and in that course of doing that, I can tell you reams of stories, real life stories of how some of them could not do certain things, but once they mastered, because the technical skill is high, once they mastered the EQ component, my god, they flew like they soared like an eagle. But our education system does not provide for the EQ absorption. That has to be done standalone by companies or by individuals. And today, a lot of them are exposed to this. So they're going out and they're reaching out on their own to acquire this extra, call it habit or extra knowledge, such that, and I'm using another acronym here, such that they can improve their luck